ladies, it's your girl, Journey to Motherhood 3-5. Just thought I would come on and give you guys an update. I know it's been almost a month or maybe a little over a month. The last time I did an update, I believe I was about 17 weeks and something. So today I am 21 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Um, the girls are doing great. It's been a lot that's been going on over the past few weeks. Um, I don't even know where to begin. As far as the pregnancy, everything is going well. I'll just put that out there first so you don't worry about anything. But this has just been a lot of personal stuff that's just been going on. A couple of weeks ago, it's just been a lot. I don't even know where to begin. Two of my friends have experienced a loss, and that's just been weighing so heavy on my heart because I just feel so horrible. I want everything to work out for all of us. And, you know, we have our ups and downs. It's just, it gets rough at points. In any case, what's been going on over the past few weeks? Earlier this month, like around maybe a week and a half ago, what is today, Monday? Almost 2 weeks ago, actually. Tomorrow is going to make 2 weeks, but I got a call that my mother-in-law was in the hospital and wasn't doing too well. And I'm sure if you guys have followed me for a while, I'm sure you remember me referencing my mother-in-law on a previous vlog as like one of my biggest supporters. She's been like a huge pillar of support just for me as a woman, you know, since I was 21 years old. 22 years old. I'm 37 now, but I met her when I was 22, and she's been like a mother to me, throughout all of those years, the past 15 years. In any case, so I got a call. I called. Either way, my mother-in-law wasn't doing well. My husband was just getting off from working like 12-hour shift that day, and he was about to pick up something to eat for me, and I told him just to come home and pick me up, and then we'll go out and get something to eat together. And he knew that, that was kind of odd because over the past few weeks, I've been like so exhausted. I've been in so much pain, from like back pain to growing pains and everything else. I don't want to go anywhere. So for me to tell him, "Oh, come pick me up and I'll go with you," when he was going to drive right past the pizza spot, he knew something was kind of odd. So he came home from work, and I told him what was going on with his mom, and immediately we decided to try to fly out because his mother lived in South Carolina, and we couldn't get a flight out. So, well, quick enough because we were like ready to go right then and there because of how critical the situation was. So we couldn't get a flight out until the next day, that afternoon. So we just decided to drive. We drove 17 hours from Texas to South Carolina. Ooh, my babies are kicking. 17 hours. And I was not much help at all because I haven't, over the past probably month, I haven't been driving over 30 minutes. It takes me 30 minutes to get to work, and that's the extent of, me driving. I don't drive past that 30-minute mark. So I drove an hour, but we made it. The next day, which was that Wednesday, we saw my mother-in-law. She wasn't doing well. She did recognize us. She did get to rub this big old belly. I'm sure you guys can't see how it's all over the place with this camera, but she got to rub my belly, and she was like, "Oh yeah." And the babies were kicking as she was rubbing my belly, so I was really happy about that. But long story short, my mother-in-law passed away that day, a couple of hours later. So we stayed there with her, and I and my sister-in-law, in fact, we were in the room together with my mother-in-law as she transitioned. So that was, interesting. That was really a deep moment, But I don't know. That's kind of had me down for the past couple of weeks because for some reason my mother-in-law, and I don't want to make the whole vlog talking about this, so please forgive me, y'all. It's just on my mind today. I guess because of my appointment. But anyway, my mother-in-law was 75. So she's lived, a very long life. The thing that just kind of got me, I guess, is just because it was like really sudden. Like I really wasn't expecting her to pass away. Like I bought clothes, when we took the trip, but I didn't even bring like shoes, or anything to wear to a funeral because I was like, she's not going to die, We're going to go and, she's going to see us and, she's going to be okay, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting her to pass away. There was just no doubt in my mind this entire pregnancy that she would not be here to see these babies. Like I said earlier, my mother-in-law has been my biggest cheerleader. Just, guiding me as a woman, being married, even though I'm married to her son, she's always been, a good guide, a person that was guiding me throughout my marriage. If I needed her for anything. And most definitely when it comes to us having kids, as you women know, when you go through infertility, a lot of people don't understand. And a lot of people say different things that, I don't know, I guess for the sake of saying something. Sometimes it's just best to just be quiet. But a lot of people say different things. Oh, I don't even want to get into what people say to try to encourage you, but it really don't encourage you. But my mother-in-law used to always tell us, no matter what, keep going, keep fighting, no matter what happens, just keep fighting, and that was something that, I really needed over the years because as you ladies know, if you've been following me for a while, I have a very strong spirit of determination when it comes to being a mother. And I feel like I will go to the ends of the earth, to become a mother. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. And I attribute some of that drive that I have to her always encouraging me over the past 15 years. 15 years is a long time to be wanting to have a child and not getting there or having a whole bunch of roadblocks along the way. But anyway, I'm going to move off that and get to the vlog because I see I'm on 8 minutes now, so I don't know how long I have. Sorry about this phone, you guys. My arms are hurting. So in any case, since we were gone, we were down there for about a week. So I ended up having to cancel my appointment with my maternal fetal, which was that Thursday, and we got there that Wednesday. So I rescheduled my appointment. My appointment was actually today, and I was so happy to see my little babies. I miss my little. Even though I feel them every day, I miss seeing them. Like I'm used to seeing them on a regular basis now. So that's baby A waving. Well, not waving. She has one hand. I'm over here blinking this eye, but she has one hand over her eye. So you can only see one eye. Oh, something is in this eye. Excuse me, guys. And then we have baby B over here. A nice little profile picture of baby B. And then at the bottom, we have just both of their heads. Sorry, y'all. Ugh. Anyway. But both babies are doing great. They're 1 ounce away from being 1 pound each. So I'm excited about that. If you can see my stomach, my boobs have gotten so huge. Baby A, her head is right here. And her feet comes all the way down here. They're very long babies. I guess they're going to have their father's height. And baby B's head is right here. And her feet comes down here. So I've been getting a lot of kicks in my vaginal area. And I was thinking that was baby A just because she's like always down there. But it's both of them. Their feet are down there. So they were just, that's why I'm getting double the kicks. But they're moving a lot. Um, I'm loving that. It makes me happy. And my husband is actually able to feel them moving outside of my belly. So I'm happy about that. So he gets to share in this excitement. Um, what else has been going on as far as pregnancy? Um, like I said, I've been having a lot of pain. I've been extremely exhausted because I can't do so much without feeling tired. If I stand up too long, I'm feeling exhausted. If I sit up straight, my stomach start hurting at the bottom. I don't know if it's uncomfortable for them, but they start kicking a lot. And then when I slouch down or give them some room, then they're fine. They stop. So I don't know. Um, as you can tell, I'm winded. They're still moving around, talking about y'all. Anyway, I'm winded. I'm always winded. Um, what else? I'm still craving the same stuff. Fruit and applesauce, the mango peach applesauce, to be exact. Um, I haven't had any like issues, no spotting, no leakage or contractions or anything. Um, what else? I've been having horrible back pain. Um, I asked my maternal fetal today if it was okay for me to get a massage because I went to the store a couple of weeks ago. I went to I think it's called Brookstone in the mall, and the girl was like, "Oh, you can't even sit in the the massage chair because it's gonna make you go into labor." So I was like, well, dang, what can I do to alleviate some of this back pain? I have the body pillow that doesn't work anymore. I bought another pillow to help support me when I sit up because I just don't know like what else to do. But today my maternal fetal said that I can get a massage. I can just let them know obviously that I'm pregnant. And I can also get a massage device. And she also suggested that I try a heating pad. So we'll play around with some stuff and figure out what's going to work for my back. But in the meantime, my husband has just been giving me back massages. He helps me get up and down. It seems funny because I'm like, I feel like, I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I can't really do certain things for myself. I hate to say that because it makes me feel like, ugh, I don't even want to say that. But anyway, but when it comes to me getting up and down, in and out of cars, like my car, because my car is low, then he has to help me get out. Um, Most of the time I'm in his vehicle, which is the SUV, and it's taller, so I can ride in that easier versus my car. Um, in and out the bed, he does help me. I do have frequent urination throughout the night. It's so funny because at night, I guess because I'm sleeping, my bladder gets full, versus during the daytime, because during the daytime I'm going to the bathroom all day long. But the babies start kicking on my bladder. It's so funny. And I'm like, because I don't want to get up because I'm so comfortable in the bed. And I'm like, let me just get up because maybe this full bladder is making them uncomfortable and they're kicking. So I'll get up and urinate and then they'll be fine for the rest of the night until my bladder gets full again in the morning. But I don't know, just little things about these little girls. They're so sweet. It's funny just learning their little personalities and, things like that already. Um, what else has been going on? I told you about the mango peach. Another thing I've been craving, let me tell y'all, I haven't had these things in probably like a good 10 years. I think they're called Nicot peanut butter cookies. They're like just regular peanut butter cookies, but they have like a buttery taste to it. I've purchased 3 boxes of those cookies, and it's 8 packs of cookies in each box. So for the past week, that's been like my crazy craving. I've had to have it. Um, what else has been going on? Um, I think I mentioned before in my last vlog. Hold on. About the maternity belt that I purchased that it's good for my back support, but it doesn't help me. I guess it's uncomfortable for the babies because when I wear it, they kick a lot in my vaginal area, so that hurts my cervix. Um, so I take it off. But when I do wear it, it does help out with my, the weight of my stomach. I still haven't gained, excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. I still haven't gained any weight yet. Um, but like I said, the babies are healthy. The babies are 1 ounce away from being 1 pound. So I have almost 2 pounds worth of babies in my belly right now. Um, my blood sugar, I've been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. That's been normal. There still hasn't been any high readings. Since I found out, everything is still fine. So they always advise me to keep doing what I'm doing. Um, so I'm just pretty much just trying to take it easy. At this point, I'm 21 weeks and 4 days. I'm going to be 22 weeks shortly on Thursday. And I'm just trying to take it easy. I know that not my RE, my maternal fetal said when I turn 24 weeks, they're going to stop checking my cervix. I am really bothered by that because considering the fact that I was diagnosed with incompetent cervix, I feel like they should check my cervix on a regular basis. But they're like, once you turn 24 weeks, there's nothing that they can do. It really annoys me every time I think about that because I feel like they're not being proactive. I told y'all in my last video, I don't like the fact that I had to tell them that they need to make sure they check my cervix each visit. But at the end of the day, like I told y'all before, I can't just rely on people to do what they're supposed to do. If I see that they're not doing it, I have to be proactive as a mom and make sure that, I'm doing the best thing possible to make sure that these girls bake as long as they can and make sure this pregnancy is as successful as it possibly can be. I would be foolish if I were to continue to go to this doctor's office and not allow them to check my cervix or not ask them to check my cervix every visit, every 2 weeks. But they checked my cervix today. It's still over 4. So even though sometimes I feel pressure when I sit up straight or when I walk, it's just the weight of the babies and my cervix is still fine. It's not shortening or anything. So I'll just continue to take it easy and coast on through. I did end up canceling a cruise that I was going to go on with my friends. I was really bothered by having to cancel that. It was my best friends and their husbands, and obviously me and my husband. And we were going to go on a cruise together. The destination was a place that I've already been to before, but I just wanted to go just so we can all be together because I miss them so much since I'm all the way out here in Texas. But I just couldn't do it. I can't do all of the walking, and besides the fact I'll be over the 24-week mark by the time we were supposed to leave for the cruise, which is the cutoff time for that cruise line. So yeah, just another little sacrifice, but it's all good. What else has been going on? I'm sorry, y'all, this vlog is becoming so long. I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting something, but I just can't remember. Oh yeah, my face. Oh my gosh. Y'all can't see it, but my face has been breaking out like crazy over the past couple of weeks. Ugh, it's horrible. It is horrible. It's really horrible. But I mean, nothing is working. I've tried everything that I have, tried over the years that usually works for my skin, but nothing is working. And I guess it's just a part of pregnancy. It's not acne. It's just like my skin peeling and stuff like that all around my nose, all up here around my eyebrows, around my forehead. Child, it's crazy. But anyway, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm probably forgetting something, but I'm tired now. And I see the video is already going on almost 20 minutes. So do want to give a few quick shout outs. I do want to give a shout out to my bump mate, my bump sister, my big sister, Latrice. All is well. I know all is well with you and your girls. And just want to say thank you just for all of your support. I mean, geez Louise, I text Latrice probably almost every day. And she was like a huge factor in what made me decide to go ahead and cancel that trip. In any case, I just really appreciate all of your support. And, even outside of pregnancy, we talk about a lot of stuff. So I appreciate your support and your love. Um, I can't even think. Jeez Louise. Stacy, congratulations on, by now you probably are entering the second trimester. You and Nikki, congratulations to you both for, I believe this week. If you're not already in your second trimester, you'll be in the second trimester this week. So I'm super excited for you ladies. And Georgia, just want to say hello to you. I think I saw that you was checking on me on Instagram. So usually I get an email from you, but I hope all is well on your end. Everything is well with me. And LaQuisha, I wanted to say hello and give you my love. And Kay, I wanted to say hi and give you my love as well. I'm going to just end it there because as you can see, I'm getting winded again. And now we're over the 20-minute mark. I'm going to do a quick bump shot and I'll update you guys within the next couple of weeks. All right? Take care.